how do you feel about men writing women? Her bosom. She walked to the store and her bosom. Why is everything white about her bosom? Hey, the phone rang and her nipples tingled. It's on a guy. Like, you'd be like, okay, but it's on a guy. I get it. And then you can see that way that, like, this story was written by a man, because clearly my nipples have never been tingled. Even EFT, when I see a payment coming through, that has never happened, you know? So it's just like...
So you kind of mentioned in the beginning that you are an academic. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, how do you balance your academic reading versus your reading for pleasure?
There's no academic reading going on right now. We're in a Panasonic, first of all. I'm supposed to be pre-reading for a PhD that I've been meaning to enroll for. But I'm at a point right now where I don't even feel guilty about the fact that I am not reading the Mamdanis and the Oyeronkes and to a point Bell Hooks, like, love trilogy. That's it. Like, yeah. I don't, like, ideating and intellectual canons and all of that. I want to read things that bring me joy. That's where I am right now.
Yeah. So based on your Instagram, I can tell that you read a lot of amazing works. I mean, you've already spoken about Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, and, the seminal works that you read.
Yeah.
What is your guilty pleasure? What are the books that you are secretly reading that you wouldn't want other people to know that you're reading? Tell us about your guilty pleasures. What is that thing called? Is it called the Boon or the Moon or the, those, like, really romantic, trashy novels?
I don't have. I did.
You did?
In high school. I read every single one of Jodi Picoult's books.
Jodi Picoult is who? Like, what kind of work?
She's a white lady who writes about everything, but inevitably they all end up in court somehow. She has a book about everything. You've watched the movie My Sister's Keeper?
Yes, I have.
It's based on her book.
Oh, wow.
So she writes books like that. All her books are like trauma.
Yeah.
I read Shomu the Wife.
Oh.
I didn't know what it was about, in my defense.
Yeah.
And because, like I said, they have this soapy-esque quality where, like, the feminism in you is like, but you're like, and then I want and then, I read 2.5. The last book, I couldn't finish it because I was like, this is getting too much now. Like, it's just a genre of, like, books that are created for, a certain type of reader.
Yeah.
That's how they market it. They're created for someone that doesn't normally read. Why is it that books that are marketed for people that, they don't read, so, like, the quality of, they don't care about grammar, they don't care how the books are bound, they care about the story. Okay, fine. But respect your reader, give them a quality book.
Regardless of who they are, yeah.
First of all. Second of all, why are all these books, I can give you so many examples, why are they all marketed to a black woman where the moral of the story is that suffering, begezela?
I never that.
Like, it's just trauma. And I had this conversation with, like, other people that read about Sunyati's recent book, Family Affair. You read that book now, and I was like, as I was reading this book, I was like, was the author thinking, I'm going to write a character that is so humbled by trauma? I'm reading that book, and it's just like rape, incest, domestic violence, husband cheats on.
Yeah.
You have your creative license, but god damn, like it's like let me think about the cornerstones of what it is to be a black woman. Or sokola, or rapiwa, or betiwa. Like your family's gonna say hauselo because you have a PhD, but are you gonna eat books?
Yeah.
Are you gonna sleep with books? Where are your children? Infertility. And then also this is like over 4 women characters. They're all sisters. Well, 3 are sisters. 1 is the mom. And then all of the men do bad things, but there's no repercussions for them. So you think, at least when you're reading something like this, you're like, ish, at least let the author like kill them, you know? Let me see some retribution, because now you're also invested. And it's like, oh, scot-free. Oh, the woman came back after they beat her up. And I'm just like, yes, this is a reflection of society, but damn.
It's exhausting.
Let's stop putting, like, it's a trope.
Okay, let's end it here because we've already said a lot and we don't want you getting blocked anywhere or, you know.
I don't care. Damn. I love them. I love all the people that I speak of, you know. Yeah. I think art is so personal that a critique of the art might be deemed a critique of the person. And I don't think
that's necessarily true.
Yeah. There is someone that I absolutely hate as a person, but I love their art. Yeah. And I'm able to separate the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, with writing, you write and then you put your work out in the world. And it's so subjective. And I remember, like, when I was reading this book that I was struggling with, my brother was like, have you considered that you're not the target audience? What? So maybe it's also not for you. That's the thing. So, yeah, I mean, we could, I think we need a part 2 to this. Because
I'm down. Let's make this a series. I'm
jumping
onto this. This is our YouTube channel.
It's our YouTube channel now. It's too late now. You are on board now.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for being on here. This has been riveting and more fun than I imagined it would be. So thank you. Cheers to that.
I need another drink. Cheers.
I mean, I wouldn't mind either. Cool, friends. So that was the video. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Did you enjoy the tea? Did you enjoy Lethabo's very vast, expansive insights and just knowledge? Follow
me on Instagram.
What's your Instagram again?
My bookstagram is at Bell, not de Beauvoir. One long thing. As Bell Hooks,
and not the other
Simone de Beauvoir.
Yes.
That's it.
I literally had to look that up. It's like, who's this Simone and why do you not like them?
Yeah.
Got it. Alright. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, that was so good.
That was so much fun.